Okay, hello my darlings, it's Michaela. So the title, Skip the Witch Hunt, do these three things instead, is because I hear about problems here. I hear about complaints with the body, right? Um, Pain. I'll hear about people talking about feeling old, achy joints, low energy, or sometimes I'll hear about people, I have thyroid issues, I have, challenges with losing weight. And what I want to say is that for the bulk of the population, there are some extreme scenarios with different people's makeup, and I am clearly not a doctor or a scientist, so your struggle may be very, very specific to you. But for the bulk of the population, there are three things that will prevent most complaints that come down the pike with a huge degree of frequency. So basically, exercise. I've said this a million times. I hope you listen and I hope you live it after a certain amount of repetitions. Exercise in the form of resistance training, strength training, and cardiovascularly challenging exercises. Number two is pharmaceutical grade supplementation. And what that means is vitamins and minerals, but pharmaceutical grade. It is a higher grade than organic. Organic is still food grade. It is not evaluated. Pharmaceutical grade is. And so what's amazing about it is that you're guaranteed to get what is actually on the label. And that means free from contamination. You know that you're getting a purer product. And then next from there, you want to start actually evaluating companies that are pharmaceutical grade, that have science behind them, that have research behind them, and whose formulations actually do something, okay? When you take a vitamin, you should feel something. And then number three is low glycemic eating or no glycemic eating. I talk a lot about fat burning, and no glycemic eating, for the most part, is kind of what that's all about. Low glycemic eating is basically less processed carbohydrates, basically food that makes your blood sugar not spike and stay more even for longer. So at any rate, instead of when something crops up, great to be curious about it, but what I implore you to at the very least consider is that by doing these three things basically daily, so exercise might be the most challenge to incorporate into your life if that's not part of your lifestyle right now, but you probably eat every day, and taking a vitamin is like the least challenging thing to do on the planet, and it's basically like the least expensive form of health insurance that you could have. Coupled or tripled, however you want to say that, with these three things, you are backing your body with huge preventative measures. So at any rate, that is my advice to you. That is my wish for you. So rather than hunting down a symptom, now you know you have arthritis in your knees, great, now what? Now I just get to run less. Well, that doesn't sound really useful. But if you do these three things, if you maybe modify exercises while you're healing, if you reduce inflammation and potentially help to rebuild your joints with supplementation, and if you reduce inflammation in your body, once again, kind of a killer, with food that does not aggravate your tissue, you will prevent the thing from happening in the first place or repair it in a very sound way. Okay, so obviously I work with people at times with kettlebells. All of the videos that I make around pain have to do with body position to offset an issue or to strengthen it. Doing that, I talk about USANA in terms of pharmaceutical grade supplementation over a 10-year user, and it's in and making up my heart at this point. And then low glycemic eating, so less processed carbohydrates, or no glycemic eating, fat burning, I talk about this a ton on the outside, a little bit in the massage room, but a ton on the outside. And these three things, should you wish to engage with them, will literally save your life. They'll prevent degenerative diseases like heart disease and cancer, diabetes, and they'll enable you to feel good in your body, to look good, to have a slim waistline, to have plenty of energy, to be able to do the things that you like to do. So it has a tenfold benefit for a small amount of effort on a pretty consistent basis. Okay, so anyway, I hope that's useful. I hope that makes a mark in your mind. And if you have any questions, if you need any help with these three things, please be in touch. Okay, until next time.